Bill Blake and I was born about 3 miles from here in a section of the east end of Richmond called Fairmount. And our family was, I would say, lower middle class, blue collar. I worked in the Federal Reserve Bank for a year and then decided to study to be a minister. Later became interested in history and put history and theology together and decided to teach. And so I taught at RPI, later became VCU, and taught there full-time until 1992 and adjunct until 2012. So that's it in a nutshell. Always had a little church on the side, and so it's been church and university all my life, almost. I made a contribution to the foundation in Miriam's memory, so that we will have a place now called Miriam's Kitchen, and part of this contribution will go toward training the nurses in Parsons Healthcare, where Miriam spent the last 2 years of her life. Really impressed with how they carried out their duties even when they were short-handed. They were wonderful to Miriam. I've learned generosity from both my mother and my wife. I remember when I was 5 years old, I went to elementary school, and I lived within 3 blocks, and so I would come home and have a hot lunch. She would fix me a hot lunch, and I'd go back to school. And one January day, there was a little fellow that came to school. He had on just nothing but a long sleeve shirt, had on tennis shoes, had holes in it, no socks, short pants, and I know he was really cold, and so I invited him to come home with me for lunch. By the time he left, she had on long pants, she had on a pair of my shoes, long socks, she had a winter coat on. He was all fixed up, and well, I mean, that was my mother, and that just, you could multiply that by 1,000 and you know what generosity meant. And my wife the same way. She always put the rest of us first, and I learned that loving and giving are indispensable partners. So I love this place, and so I want to give to this place. And it's not only money, but also time and volunteer work. I've volunteered to do something ever since I've been here. There's a biblical passage that says, to whom much is given, much is expected. And so if you want a motto for generosity, I think that is one that's deeply embedded in my mind and heart.